Okay, so I got a question actually from a female, and I don't get a lot of female questions, so I love to address them. And I think it's great, and I think this is such a high status question from a girl because she's trying to get a better idea of what guys are thinking, okay? And I think if you are trying to get into the other party's brain and understand what someone else is thinking, that is so fucking powerful in everything, okay? If you know what someone else is thinking, you're able to persuade them, you're able to react better to their emotions, you'll know how to handle specific situations better. It is very, very crucial if you want to be successful in relationships, business, whatever, okay? So essentially, this question was, yo, Sparty, my ex broke up with me, but he keeps telling me that he misses me. However, he doesn't want to get back together with me. What does this mean? What do I do? Is there any faith for the relationship? Okay, so here's the deal. Again, I can't remember your name, but essentially what's going on here from the male perspective, right, is this guy likes you, but he doesn't want to date you. He wants to sleep around with other girls. Now, while he's sleeping around with other girls, he's probably telling you this shit because he wants to keep you in his life. He wants to keep you as a partner, but he doesn't want you hooking up with other guys. So sometimes when girls, and I've done this before when I was younger, if you give a girl a little bit of a needle, they'll knit a sweater, okay? So if he gives you a little compliment here and there, a little "I miss you," something like that, he knows that's enough for you to kind of stay loyal to him and try to get his attention, and that is the validation that he wants. While at the same time, when he's away from you, what he's gonna do, and I hate to say this, and I see a lot of dudes do this, is he's gonna go try to bang other girls on the weekends and shit, okay? So he's broken up with you, but now he's single to kind of do whatever he wants, but he still kind of has that girlfriend during the week, but on the weekend he's free to just, fuck whatever, right? So it's almost like a casual relationship that he's trying to keep along because he still loves you, he still wants you in his life, he still enjoys texting you and calling you and all this shit, but he wants to be a little fucking perv, okay? So it is what it is. So in this specific situation, if you're in it, you have the opportunity to decide if you want to be in an open relationship with him or not, okay? So I would confront him. I would say something like, hey, listen, I'm not going to be talking to you unless you're in a relationship with me. And if we're not exclusive, then I don't want anything to do with you, okay? Because that's really why you're writing into me. I know you probably want to be exclusive with this guy. And if you're exclusive with the guy, then he's not free to do whatever he wants. But if he doesn't agree to be exclusive with you, then you should fucking kick his ass to the curb and move along, okay? If that's not what you want, if you don't want your man or your ex-man or whatever hooking up with other people, then don't tolerate it. Like I've said before, okay, and I've said this numerous times, and I've told myself this and numerous other people. If you really like a girl, but you don't want to date them, then you shouldn't date them. But realize this, no matter how much you like them, no matter how much you get along, they're not going to stick around forever, okay? There is an expiration date on that relationship or whatever you would consider it, that situationship, I should say. And as a girl, you need to be strong enough to go see other guys and not wait around for him because he's not coming around until you start to distance yourself from him. So the minute you start distancing yourself from him and you stop responding to all his texts, you stop answering his calls, he sees you out with her friends, that's when he's going to have to make the tough decision. That's when he's going to have to say, do I want to date this girl? I'm starting to lose her, and if I don't have her in my life, then he's going to have to text you aggressively, and then he's going to have to eventually say, hey, I made a mistake, I want to get back with you, okay? So as soon as you start pulling away and start living your own life and stop being reliant on him for your happiness, and he starts to see that, that's when he comes along, okay? So do that. That's the point of advice I would have. That's how guys will act, and if he really, really fucking cares, he'll come fucking back towards you. If not, whatever, it had an expiration date anyway, and there's going to be a fucking better guy out there who's more passionate towards you, who's going to treat you better, and you're going to connect with better and have better sex with. He's going to be better looking, and he's going to be higher status. He's going to be one of those top 3% guys, okay? Especially if you're on Team Fortune, there are a lot of fucking great guys out there within our team, okay? So do that. Take my advice. Hope this helps. Peace.